My father-in-law is actually my real father. So this is the gist. So I've been married to my husband for 3 years now. And before we got married, I noticed that my husband is from old money. You understand? I mean, everybody was well to do. His siblings abroad, everybody, tush and posh. But me, my family, middle class. So I got married to this, my husband, my king, as I thought, for 3 years now. And all he has been doing was showing me care, money, luxury, until the father cut him out of his will. And this, the reason for cutting him out of this will, I do not know. So they had family issue. It happened. I did not ask my husband what happened. He did not talk about it. He was not in the right place to talk about it. This was 3 years down the line marriage, and this is our fourth year now, right? And I got a job, a well-paying job that pays in dollars. I'm earning very well. When I got this job, my husband was excited until they cut him off the wheel, and my husband does not have any job. He works remotely. The salary is not really pretty. I got this job that started paying me in dollars, and my husband was cut out of his family, his father's will. And from being happy that I got a job that pays well, because we're already living the life, we're already living the luxury life, we could not go back to depend on my husband's salary. My husband works remotely. Salary is not pretty. It is pretty, but not very pretty for the kind of life that we already started living. I mean, you were already depending on your father's money. You were getting paid by your father's business every month for something, for a company that you don't even work in. Old money, their rules, their life. My husband now started telling me that oh, I became very busy. We don't have a child yet. We don't have any child because we said we're not going to conceive until fifth year of marriage. When I say we, I mean my husband decided all of this because he wants to create trust fund. He wants to have enough to make a trust fund. Yada yada yada. That's aside. I've never talked about that childbirth situation because they're not even calling me barren, and I cannot say, oh, my husband said we cannot have a child yet. But that aside, now I became very busy working late into the nights because I was promoted while I got this new job. Like my certificate made me get a higher position. So I was very busy. Unlike my former job that I was just there doing the errand girl. I was very busy. I was working to the night. Even when I'm at home, I work into the night. I work from home and all of that. My husband was complaining, saying, oh, it seems I have to quit my job. Straight to the point. I have to quit my job. That, oh, it's making me act like a man, no feminine energy. I'm always busy. I'm no longer soft. I'm not always, oh, I'm working. I'm not planning date night anymore. Yada, yada, yada. I said, okay, we'll work on it. If this is the problem, this is your complaint, we will work on it. I will reschedule. I will push work to work and home to home. When it's time for us to go out, I will go out. When it's time for us to plan a date before, I will plan. Call up, I will do that. It turned into a huge quarrel. My husband reported me to his mother, saying, oh, I'm not forming man of the house because his father cut him off the wheel. The mother will come in and say, oh, you have to quit your job for your husband to feel like a man. My son is no longer feeling like a man. This, that. This caused a fight that my husband asked him to move out of, of our house. Our house that we built, this particular house, my husband did not buy it by himself. I contributed money just because I don't want to be kicked out of the house in situations like this. But he gives me out because he was becoming all violent and all, malice. I don't get body for train of blows. I went to my father's house. My father was asking, what happened? What happened? I said, oh, it's holiday. I came to spend holiday with you people because I don't really like to put my husband's business to my father. My father hates nonsense. He will discipline you regardless of your money, your wealth. And my mom was, she knew something was up. She was asking me, what happened? What happened? I finally told her. She called my husband, explained to my husband that, oh, we should come to a compromise. Yada, yada, yada. My husband said, okay, no problem.